Well, they got a lot of good work in the red zone, one-on-one team, and you always want to be stout red zone defense and offense. And it was a mixed bag. I think overall, I'd say give the nod again. The defense has really been playing well throughout camp so far. If you look at Josh Hill, a guy that we're counting on, was working with the trainer on the side. Whenever he tweaked, it looks like he's going to be ready to roll. Looking at the one-on-one red zone, that really should be an offensive drill, but the defense was outstanding. Malcolm Jenkins making plays, DJ Swearinger, who has a lot of swagger. Probably as a linebacker, though, Caden Ellis, he really looked good in that drill. From an offensive perspective, Ethan Wolf, the veteran that he is, who's played, with the Rams before, he had a nice couple plays against Jenkins and Hampton as far as touchdowns. Looking at a team drill after that, Malcolm Roach ended up getting a sack. You got Granderson. There's a number of players that are getting in the backfield and contributing at a high level. Looking at the run period, Kamara, Latavius Murray, two good runs. You could see runs of +6, +8. Then you never know if they break a tackle, could take it to the house. I would say that more the second team offense had more success running against the second team defense. Our first team defense was pretty stout on the run overall. Ty Montgomery continues to impress. He had a nice run, would have been a 15-yard touchdown run. You could see his speed, and he just slashed and a great job. Dwayne Washington, who we're familiar with from last year, given the opportunity, what he does on special teams. He had a nice stiff arm that you like running backs to utilize. I thought Carl Granderson, here's a guy from Wyoming who was on the team last year. Whether he's playing the run or whether he's able to sack the quarterback, he's very active. He had a nice run stuff. They also worked on punt coverage on special teams. Outstanding job by the gunner, Jawan Johnson, downing the ball. Now, Austin Carr did muff a punt. We expect him to catch it 100% of the time, and he ended up, muffing a punt, but he cannot do. They punt it to him 10 times, he has to catch it 10 times. I thought, like I said, all the running backs did a nice job. Tony Jones Jr., running back from Notre Dame, had some nice runs. Murray, it went on and on. Chase Hansen, along with a number of running linebackers, really filling the hole on the run at times. Breeze, nice pass defended by Alex Anzalone. You can see Anzalone in pass coverage, and he's going to go a long way there. Benny Fowler, I said at the end of the practice, we were doing red zone team. It was really great coverage by Marshawn Lattimore, but Drew put the ball right in there, a touchdown to Benny Fowler, and that was impressive. Patrick Robinson dropped the interception on Jameis Winston, if it hits your hands, you got to catch it. I would say the play to kind of end practice, that was a nice throw, what we used to seeing. Drew Brees to Michael Thomas, a touchdown. It was a fade route, beat Patrick Robinson. And the one last thing in the red zone, it was, I'm going to say like the catch. Initially, I'd say the catch of the drill. When I looked at it, it was Winston to Tommy Stevens. Boy, nice touchdown pass. That was really the two pretty passes in the red zone, was Winston to Tommy Stevens and Drew Brees to Michael Thomas. That no matter how tight the coverage was, they were able to get the ball in there and just made great throws and catches.
Now, Bobby, another day, second straight day that Taysom Hill was not at practice. We know that him and his wife are expecting a child. Haven't heard any word yet about the birth. But what did you think, your first impressions getting to see Jameis Winston at practice for the first time?
Well, he looks very confident out there. He's going in and out the huddle. It looks like he knows what he's doing.
Right?
Yeah, he looks skinny, to tell you the truth. Guy, kind of when I just glanced at him, because when I first came on board, doing the Saints radio, was before Sean Payton even got here. Aaron Brooks is still here. Man, if you put a picture of Aaron Brooks and Jameis Winston side by side, number 2, they look very similar. So yeah, it's a slim Jameis Winston. He's out there playing with a lot of enthusiasm, and you can see at times he's, not just forcing every pass, forcing the ball in there. He's making good decisions. I thought this last period also, the red zone defense was outstanding as far as coverage. I mean, you count like 1,001, 1,002. We were up to 1,004 one time with Drew and Jameis, and we still had pretty stout coverage. And now you wish the pass rush would get there before that. Boy, they had to throw the ball away. And so you got to give the defensive backfield a lot of credit, because in the red zone, you cover that long, that's usually a winning situation.